Hey everyone, up on 64 here, and today we are here to play some more of the Sonic Riders Extreme Action for the Nintendo GameCube, for the Sony PlayStation 2, for the Xbox, and for the PC. I actually forgot to disclose the games that the versions these are available on, which, you know, at the time was considered those kinds of games where you were able to play on anything you want. That wasn't a portable system. Anyway, today we're here to start on Babylon's story, where we get to meet the new characters of this game.
Hey, boss! We've got some major trouble!
Storm, at least learn to knock before entering a room.
What's this? Oh, is this?
Yeah, that's when I took over things for my father.
So is this the key to the fabled Babylon Garden?
I wonder, could it be true? Could our ancestors have left behind hidden treasures that's just waiting to be discovered? If you get your greasy little hands on this, you'll probably use it in some crazy experiment of yours.
Oh, come on, I only want to look at it.
You always say you only want this or that. Remember the teachings of our ancestors. Be careful what you ask for. Ultimately, you'll only get 3 true wishes.
Oh, be quiet! Why'd you burst in here anyway?
Well, an egghead? Egg salad? No.
Someone called Eggman wants to speak to you.
He told me that he has an interesting proposition for you.
Stop interrupting. Knock it off.
Am I interrupting anything?
So then, I heard you wanted to see me?
Are you Jet, the legendary rogue? Your reputation precedes you. I've heard so much about your infamous group.
Enough! What do you want?
Well, I heard a rumor that you have the key to Babylon Garden. Now, could this be true?
Huh? What's this key?
Really now? You don't have to be so distrusting. Were you aware of this? I imagine not yet. The key to Babylon Garden is...
So let me get this straight. We just need to collect all these Chaos Emeralds, right? Sounds easy.
You really think so, eh?
What do you mean? Are you saying the Babylon Rogue's incapable of stealing some puny emeralds?
No, of course not. But have you seen this character before? He's called Sonic and said to be the fastest creature on Earth. I've had many, many dreadful encounters with this pest.
He may be the fastest creature on the ground, but in the air, with me and my extreme gear, he's just a joke.
Okay, so Jet, Wave, and Storm are known as the Babylon Rogues. What's interesting about their story is that they actually get to play an alternate version. Oh frick, I didn't get the right intro, but anyway. They get an alternate version of the level we played with the hero story. Jet himself pretty much plays like Sonic. Like every speed, fly, and power type in this game plays similar to another outside of their personal attacks. Let's see, can I hit... God dang it, Wave, I wanted to hit Sonic, now I gotta hit you. Oh, you know what? Oh, I didn't get the jump beater. Oh my goodness. No, hit him! Hit him! Wait, you were boosting! What's going on? You're letting him dust us! Wait, actually, can I hit him? Oh my god, disgusting. Yeah, it was a different time. But anyway. Still, one of the coolest things about this is the fact that these alternate versions are not just like daytime version of Metal City and Like, the next up we're going to play is like a sunset version of... I forgot what the level called. Splash Canyon, I think. I don't really keep up with the names like... with all the names like that. I really should. But I just don't. Because like here, there's a lot more cop cars involved, which is actually based off the very opening of the Heroes version. Which is honestly a nice little touch. I remember this particular scene always being like replicated in some way or shape or form. Mostly not because of this game though, mostly because of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle when that was still fairly new. But yes, also all the character shortcuts are actually modified as well. So while this one is more or less just like a nighttime with some extra elements to it, the other ones, the rest of this will actually be more interesting. Because they will actually have like real variation changes. Like changes to the... not just the surface, but also like the way the traction works. And we'll just get more into that with them. But right now, we're basically just playing the opening scene with the roads and Sonic. And just like that, we already have Waves mission, as well as Night Chase, which is, like I said, the Metal City counterpart.
I get it, okay? It just floats, and that's good enough for me. Huh?
Sorry, but it's just too funny. Let's see. Huh? That gear's unusual.
Customized it myself.
This isn't half bad for an amateur. Still, you can never be too careful. Well, I never imagined anyone would enter the race with such a piece of junk. Thanks, though. It was good for a laugh. See ya, Shorty.
Oh, that girl! Who does she think she is?
And now we're fighting Amy in this race, or racing against her, and Red Canyon. Actually, hold on. I didn't mean to skip her intro like that.
This contest will kick off in 4 times.
Okay. But yes, this version, it does start off like Splash Canyon does, but once you get inside, it's now internal, like in a cave. On top of this, the fall looks much more beautiful here with the whole sunset scenario here too. Get away from me. I want to hit her with the wrench. Let me hit her with the wrench. Come on, let me hit her. Okay, it counts. I heard it. It worked. It counts. It counts. Wait, can I actually just jump in there? Frick! Unfortunately, if you get hits, I think you go down one level directly. But if you fall, that's pretty much all your rings gone. Thankfully, the 100 ring count is like right here. All the ring counts pretty much jump you straight to level 3, and then now I have freaking dynamite in case anyone wants to try that again. But yes, Babylon Rogues, Legendary Thieves, based on, of course, the Babylonian, to a very, very loose adaptation. I can't say I really know much about the Babylonian, like, I don't want to say folklore, but more so like the legend behind it, like the history. So, for the interest of not throwing out potential misinformation. I'm probably just gonna leave it at that. I do apologize if anyone wanted to know like a bit more from that from your play. Unfortunately, that information is not available. Unfortunately, it's also not really much available from back in the day either. I can talk all day about how the advertisements for this game, some of the screenshots that were provided on the Sonic Riders website, the music that was playing on there, obviously based on the opening theme. And the only thing that manages to stick with people other than the opening cutscene, like some other Sonic games. This game actually has a lot of freaking people still on it, and I have mentioned before about the competitive scene. Like, can I actually make it? Can I make it this time? How do you not make that? I don't get it. Oh, I'm dumb. I don't know how I keep missing it when I literally went here like twice now. But now I got no rings, so I pretty much just gypped myself out of getting max ring count for this. Unless I want to restart, but let's say you don't have to worry about me missing on unlocking extreme gear in this game. Let's leave it at that. But on top of this, it only gets more interesting and even crazier from here. This is not even the extent of how crazy the Babylon Rogue's counterpart of these levels can get. And I mean that quite literally too when I say it gets crazier and crazier.
Sorry! Boss, the red dude beat me in the race.
I can't believe this.
Man, you really are worthless.
Boss, it wasn't my fault. He must have cheated. That's it. He must have used some special type of gear.
What? Are you implying that you lost because of my gear? No one can tune a gear the way I can. Accept it, buddy. It's not the board. Your skills just suck.
What? Suck?
Yes, S-U-C-K, suck.
Stop it! Now, let's get down to business. I believe our colleague Eggman, he's gotta be hiding something. And you know, I don't like secrets, so I've got a job for you, Storm.
Sure.
I want you to sneak into Eggman's base and find out what he's hiding there. Make sure you look carefully.
You got it, boss.
Hey, before you go, bring something back or don't return at all.
Yes, sir.
Ah! Ah!
Quite the rather short-tempered leader you got here. But yes, now you gotta leave Eggman Robo, the one we trashed from that cutscene in Heroes earlier, in the Hero story. Even though for some reason they don't show that particular version. It's not like they can't in the story, cause the thing is, like, that version that we trashed earlier is a playable character. It's not like a, you know, story exclusive, like a story exclusive costume or whatever. I got too greedy. Oh yeah, and in case you haven't heard this throughout the entirety of this and the Babylon story so far, Omochao will be commentating the entire race, the entire time. And in the story mode, there is no option to turn that off, which makes sense considering this is, which I guess makes sense considering this is technically, well, not even technically, this is an extreme race, you know, the EX World Grand Prix. But the fact that he goes off so often based off of not just what you do, but what the others do, can get annoying. He doesn't appear in the game at all for whatever reason in Zero Gravity, a good move in my opinion. But the secret game, oh no. They turned it up tenfold on that game. I don't know. there's a reason why. Let me just say it like this. For that game, there's a reason why it's off on default. It's off on default and there's a reason for it. You don't want to hear that. You do not. But yeah, other than that, there aren't really any like super secret like shortcuts in this one. This one's actually a lot more straightforward compared to the one in Heroes. Not the greatest rider around, like around these parts, you probably can guess. Especially since my air conservation rates are actually trash. Like, you can do X tricks all you want, but if you can't like find a way to actually just use your speed as opposed to just constantly boosting, you're ironically just going to get left behind. And I say this with the experience of real multiplayer, that that's going to be a thing. Not even just from like the competitive scene for this game. I honestly would like to leave the description of like the Discord that the competitive scene has going on for it. I just don't know if they'd allow me to do that though, so. Better to be safe than sorry, and better to not keep hitting that same spot twice in a row. Unfortunately, I really wish I could say that the AI are really tough in this game. The challenges in the mission mode are nice, but the AI that I'm actually fighting, not so much. Ice Factory, there we go.
Oh boy. Ugh.
Huh?
What's taking Storm so long?
Just sit down and relax. Chill, Wave.
Really, Jet? How can you be so relaxed at a time like this? Don't you see? As the leader, you've got responsibilities. Some you understand, but you...
Huh? I think it's time for a little fun.
Huh? Hey, Jet! You come back here, right now! Why do I even bother? Unless I take charge, nothing ever gets done here.
And simple as that. Finish in first place. I believe we're actually playing as Jet for this version, White Cave, which is actually kind of funny because it's actually reminiscent of White Jungle on Shadow's story of Sonic Adventure 2. Although I'm pretty sure the connection between the two is more or less just a coincidence. Regardless, this level is actually sick for speed type because they got these little areas here for grinding. They don't have the secret rail like they do in the normal Green Forest version, but they got these right here where you can actually fly off just a little bit and the game will automatically throw you onto one of those little points. The most consistent one being where the 100 ring is. What's really nice though is that fly type actually gets the ability to choose which one it flies over to. Not like you really want to use that one too much because you want the 100 rings. You want the 100 rings for the first lap and you pretty much leave everyone in the dust. Because keep in mind, like I said, it isn't just stats based on the... It isn't just your base stats, it's the fact that your boost also gets an increase too. Like earlier, we were just hitting only up to like, what, 200? Now we're hitting up to a cap of 250 from hitting level 1 to 3. That kind of increase is not something to be taken lightly either. In fact, I think once I'm done with this level, I might actually use the replay feature that this game features, because I actually really like the way the camera work is on this and Zero Gravity. You guys might like the feature too, but we'll see. Oh, frick. No! Oh, no. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, I'm so sad. That's basically all my rings. That's all my rings gone. I'm not playing that bad. Like, I'm gonna play back just the first 2 laps and be done with it. Oh my god, I'm so sad that really happened. On the last lap too, no less. Because now I just can't get enough rings for all this. I don't think I got any rings, actually. No, I got nothing. Oh, good lord. So yeah, let me see if they actually show the replay feature. Yes, they do. Okay, check this out. But first, we got new missions. White Cave.
No way I'm gonna
Boss! Sorry to keep you waiting for me.
How'd it go?
Take a look at this, boss!
Gimme. Yes. Is this?
What is it?
It's an entry in Eggman's diary. It's about the Babylon treasure from our ancient ancestors.
I got those bird brains to believe that Babylon treasure was just a gem. I can't believe that they fell for it.
What fools! Can you believe the real treasure is the ancient but advanced technology of the Babylonians? What irony! I found a story about a boy who received an angel wing from the Babylonians as a gift. The story says that with it, the boy was able to rule the world. And this was just a gift. I'm anxious to find this technology as soon as possible. Imagine the vast possibilities of the technology they must have kept for themselves.
Oh, man. I guess it's not a gem after all.
Oh well. Guess this was just a wasted effort. Too bad, really. I haven't the slightest interest in world domination or advanced technology.
Hey, wait a second, okay, Jet? While Eggman may not look smart, he is. He has an IQ of 300 after all. If he's interested in this technology, it must have value.
Are you saying there's profit in this?
Think about it. It may be more valuable than finding silver or gold.
Ah. Why'd you do that? I was just having this great daydream.
Come on, Jet. It's time to go back to the race.
All right, let's finish this. Then we'll finally get the treasure of Babylon.
Now, just a reminder, when the World Grand Prix, you saw how great in daytime this looks? Take a look at the level now. Under a solar eclipse, look at how much has changed. On that Aladdin-ish right now. But yes, now we're the one versus these three. They're not really working together, but we just need to beat them. Just need to scoot through here real quick. It's a lot faster if you have the ability to do this, but the main reason for this is oh no, I missed it. Tails probably got it too. God dang it. Sonic really messed up the grinding rails. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. It's just jumping twice. Which, I don't know why you have to do that. Like, you think you're jumping on top of the rails, you would just land on the rails. But no. In this game, you have to jump and press A after the jump to land on the actual rail. If you press it once, you're just gonna fall through it. Which, I can kind of sort of see the strategy behind that. Like, say you want to only get on one of the rails. But, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think that was exactly the sound strategy that he was probably looking for through this. Frick. Okay. Oh, this is not good. Okay, there we go, there we go. We're back in it. Let me hit this man with the one feather. Come on, come on, come on. I'm not going through that. If he gets past me again, I'll be ready for him. Look at how fast the CPU get through that section, by the way. What is that? I haven't even really talked about much of the music in this, in this game. Outside of like Metal City and one of the extra levels we unlock, like the bonuses, I gotta be honest, some of the music in the OG Sonic Riders did not really stick with me. It's not like, wait, who said you could pass me? Anyway, it's not like Zero Gravity or the Secret Game where they actually had some absolute amazing tracks. Like this one just kind of, I really do apologize if people really like this, but it's just like, I don't know, it's like with this game's soundtrack with the courses, they just do not stick with me. When I think of Sonic Riders, I'm thinking of like, I'm not going to say Ungravified or Catch Me If You Can, which actually is also in this game. I'm talking about stuff like going through the Gigan Rocks, or at the theme of the Gigan Rocks, or even the I can't even remember the name of it. The Mediatek Sparkworks, or even freaking like stuff like that. Basically, in this one, I can think of Metal City, the one for Eggman Factory, and that's really it. Those are the only themes that really stick with me. Oh no, and the Forest one too. But other than like the story themes, those are the only ones that stick with me. Anyway, we now have the Babylon Cup option for the Grand Prix.
Newsflash. A mysterious airborne object has just appeared above the site where the X-World Grand Prix is being held. Apparently, Sonic and his friends have gone to investigate. We'll try and get more details right after this important announcement. Oh man, looks like we have company.
We gonna rumble?
Targeting, attack.
Knuckles, now's not the time to fight.
Smart thinking. Let's get out of here. Forget the red mutt. Let's go, Storm.
Did she say red mutt? Why you?
Hey, Knuckles, wait for me!
So now we have the look at the Eggman rowboat, the red one we broke earlier. And guess what? The red one actually plays in this. What's funny about this is that it's not even just the funny thing is that it's not even just the fact that it's like a, because the thing is like this character's not even a recolor, like the red one in particular. They actually gave it an entirely different speed strat as opposed to the generic power that the green ones give you. Come on, I can make it. I'll save that for the second lap, I guess. And the best part is, this one's honestly cool too. But yeah, so it's like Metal City, the forest. I don't know why I said Eggman Factory, but the forest and the bonus track will unlock after doing all this. That really sticks with me with the game. Now, will it land me over here anyway? Yep. Okay. So the main thing about this turbulence is that when you're on this, you want to do tricks galore on this. Let me stop there. Like, you want to do tricks galore because that is pretty much the main way you're going to be getting some air on this. And the turbulence is probably the only area in the entire game, both from a character's turbulence and from that your air does not get burned. Only time in the game. Anywhere else that isn't like this character shortcut, you're burning through that air. Can I actually get the... Oh, yeah, oh, and it put me past it. Alright. Nah, it's not worth it. Let's just go. Like, I could worry about unlocking all this either through unlocking it normally by playing through a crap ton of Grand Prix, or the smart way of doing this nowadays just by using an unlock code. But yeah, that's really about it. Like, there's this whole thing we're gonna go into this, but believe it or not, for Babylon's story, the story does not end here.
I lost! So don't play games with me! I don't want your pity, nor do I need it!
What? Are you crazy? If they don't want it, then let's take it. Treasure is treasure. Come on, let's get out of here!
Okay, let's go!
What? Finally, something interesting. Whoa, what's this?
Believe it or not, we have a boss race. No. Not that we're racing anyone that's a boss, but we're actually doing a race that involves beating the boss. So, another unique aspect of this is that, believe it or not, you have to beat him. If you do not beat him, you do not get to leave. You do not get to exit out of this race. The game will lock you forever, and you will never be able to escape again. So, how do you beat him? So, you need air in order to hit him. You have to actually boost into this right here, just like you will with any other character in the game. And that's really it for attacking. What makes the story mode version of this cool is that this is the only time the CPU will actually rubber band to give you the ability to stay up and attack with this Guardian. Oh, come on. It's honestly such a cool way to do this fight. You just have to keep boosting into him. And unfortunately, in the story mode version, you only have one... What is it? You only have level 1 the entire game. What's really cool about this is that we're only focusing on beating the boss. You do not need to win first in order to beat this section. However, like I said earlier, you're gonna have to beat him. If you don't do it, you're stuck in this section forever. Your controller will be hooked up to your hands. Okay, let me stop. You guys get the point. You can't leave him until you beat him. But of course, what boss would he be if he didn't have any new tricks every time he gets hit? Ugh, I can't reach him, so we're just gonna have to go around. Now this theme, this is actually freaking sick. Especially given that he is a boss, but again, it's not really something that just sticks with me after playing this for so long. Alright, as soon as he gets out of that form, we're gonna hit him. There we go, we're done. Okay, we still get first anyway. Let's go. But yeah, that's it. Like, we have... Unfortunately, there's no really cool way of doing this in the Heroes version. This boss race is exclusive to the Babylon story. But that's okay, because that just means there's more to talk about with Zero Gravity, because they do nearly the same story element to a T. Like, the story itself is different, but a lot of the elements, including even the World Grand Prix that they just briefly mentioned in Zero Gravity, that's all there. So, yeah.
Too awestruck by the treasure to notice me, eh?
Eggman!
Now hand over the treasure! What's so funny? Hand over the treasure right now!
Okay, catch!
The treasure of Babylon is finally mine! Huh? What is this thing? A piece of cloth? Let's see. This looks interesting. At long last, we've completed our ultimate invention. With this, our lives will be easier without the need to work so hard to keep ourselves flying. Stolen, the 13th leader of the Babylon Rogues. It's amazing. The carpet's rich texture is a sight to behold, and the way it feels is extraordinary. Something such as this could only have been created in Babylon. Undoubtedly, this carpet will be in high demand from all around the world. But what's this? No way. I went to the trouble of holding the World Grand Prix for this? I can't believe I just wasted my time for this piece of junk.
What's this? Good eyes. Didn't think you'd spot it for a second, Shorty, but you did.
Hey, what are you talking about?
This isn't just a piece of fabric.
Right. Take a look at the material. It's the same stuff we use for our extreme gear.
You don't say!
Oh, it's...
Not sure, but maybe it's a prototype gear.
a magic carpet. I thought that those only existed in fiction.
That's quite funny, actually. I never imagined that we Babylonians could be descendants of real genies.
So, you're leaving this place?
Yeah, the back of the carpet has more words of wisdom. It says, this was invented to allow Babylonians to travel all over the world to gather treasure. Some things never change, huh? But enough of this friendly banter, Sonic. You better make sure you're ready when we meet face to face once again.
You bet.
Come on, Jet, it's time to split.
Hey, I wanted to say that.
We should split too, right?
Yeah.
You may be fastest for now, but I'll be back, Sonic the Hedgehog.
And that's it. That is the Babylon story in Sonic Riders, as well as the hero ones too. This one I'm gonna let rock. So, it is with the main story we're done. We still got all the missions through the Storm and Waves logs, or schedules as they put it. I'm gonna see if I can look at Waves without skipping it, so I can see what we're looking at here. But yeah, so other than this, it's pretty much just playing through this, get the mission modes, the survival modes of race and battle, and the tag mode. Then we have Zero Gravity, where that game, obviously based on its gravity, is going to have that Heroes in Babylon with its story, with its mission mode. Some may be a bit more difficult than others because we have to make sure we get everything at its highest tier. Because unfortunately, there is a particular gear that is only available if you get every single mission in this game to a gold emblem. And the other game, we could call it a gold emblem, but really it's like a gold credit card. That's what they look like. They look like a credit card. Production IG, that explains so much. Holy frick. That explains so much about the opening. I didn't think they worked on this game. Just reading that makes so much more sense. It all comes together with that opening. But yeah, so there's actually another gear type that we have yet to unlock. We've already unlocked skates. We have the hoverboard. So, assuming you don't already know what the other gear type is. If you do know, don't answer. But if you don't, what gear type do you think exists that we still need to unlock? And I mean like the base form, not the actual gear that we need to unlock. Because I know I have a lot more to unlock than this. A lot more. The rivalry between Sonic and Jet right there. Right there. Bike type! There we go. Digital Dimension, Babylon Guardian. Eggman is unlocked. The ending, the magic carpet we unlock is an actual playable gear. The E-Rider, the default for Eggman. And we still got so much left to do. But before we do all that, let's check out the shop. I can only buy like, what, one gear type? Oh. Aww. By the way, if you really are serious about trying to grind for the getting everything, this gambler here is the only way you can do it. Only way you can do it. But yeah, let's check out Way's version. Let's see if we can check it out without skipping it. Wait, she doesn't pull up anything? But anyway, yeah, this is what we're going to be looking at the mission mode here. So, every mission, every story, mind you, I should say, has, I think, 6? It looks like 6, like either 5 or 6 missions that you need to play for each one. Once you get through all of these, you will actually unlock some treasure and junk. I'll get to more detail with these because, as you can tell, they're actually extreme gear we have to unlock through these means as opposed to through the shop. But we'll get to all that once we get there. Until then, this is Tori64 signing. Thank you guys for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay insane, stay natural fuel, stay tuned to our live, and of course, as always, stay extreme and stay warped. Stay warm!